Hello my dear students, welcome to my channel Study of Philosophy. In this video, I will be discussing about the Unit 2 of H.S. second year Logic and Philosophy, Grounds of Induction. In this video, I shall discuss about the law of causation, cause and condition, moving power and collocation, agent and patient, Aristotle's view of causation, conjunction of causes, intermixture of effects, plurality of causes. So let's get started. In my previous video, I have already discussed about one of the formal ground of induction, that is the law of uniformity of nature. In this video, I shall discuss about the law of causation. So what is law of causation? The law of causation, it is one of the formal ground of induction. This law is stated by different logicians in different ways, such as whatever happens has a cause, every phenomenon which has a beginning must have a cause, every event that happens is definitely connected with some prior event, which happening it happens, and which falling it fails, and so on. So what is the underlying meaning of all these statements? The underlying meaning of all the statements is that every event must have a cause. Negatively speaking, nothing happens in this world without a cause. Ex nihilo nihil fit. That means out of nothing, nothing comes. Thus, the cause of an event may be known or may not be known to us, but it must have a cause. The aim of scientific induction is to establish a general real proposition on the basis of observation of particular instances. It can do so with all certainty by discovering and proving causal connection. To discover and prove a causal connection, to find out what is the cause of what, induction depends on certain methods, and all these methods are based on certain fundamental principles, which are known as canons of elimination. These canons of elimination, again, they are deduced from the law of causation. So, the law of causation, it is the ultimate ground of induction. It guarantees the formal truth of inductive generalization. And for this reason, the law of causation is called the formal ground of induction. Now, I shall discuss about what is cause. Cause, it is the invariable antecedent of the effect, according to Hume. According to Mill, a cause is an invariable and unconditional antecedent of the effect. Another definition of Mill, a cause is the sum total of the positive and negative conditions taken together. According to Corbett-Reed, the cause of any event is qualitatively the immediate, unconditional, invariable antecedent of the effect, and quantitatively is equal to the effect. What is the qualitative marks of cause? From the definition of Corbett-Reed, we can analyze the qualitative marks of cause. The first one is that the cause is relative to a given phenomenon called the effect. That means cause and effect are relative terms like teacher and student, father and son, etc. Secondly, the cause and the effect are always events in time. Thirdly, the cause is antecedent to the effect, which accordingly is often called is consequent. Fourth, the cause is the invariable antecedent of the effect. And number 5, the cause is the unconditional invariable antecedent of the effect. And lastly, the cause is an immediate unconditional invariable antecedent of the effect. So these 6 are the qualitative marks of cause. Now I shall discuss about the quantitative marks of cause. What is the quantitative mark? The quantitative marks of cause is that quantitatively the cause is equal to the effect. That means the total amount of matter and energy in the cause is exactly equal to that in the effect. This mark of cause follows from the 2 scientific laws, namely the law of conservation of matter and the law of conservation of energy, according to which the total quantity of matter and energy of this world is constant. It neither increases nor decreases, though it may change its form. Hence, quantitatively, the cause is equal to the effect. We can explain it with the help of an example. For example, when a certain quantity of oxygen is mixed with a certain quantity of hydrogen, then we get a new form, that is water. Both the causes, that is oxygen and hydrogen, are the form of gas, but the effect, water, is the form of liquid. Here the gases transform into the form of liquid. So the form is certainly changed, but the weight of water produced is exactly equal to the weight of the substances combined to produce it. Hence, so far as matter is concerned, though the form is different, but weight is same. From that standpoint, we can say that the cause is equal to the effect. Now I shall discuss about cause and condition. So what is cause? I have already discussed about cause. Now what is condition? According to Curvet-Reed, condition means any necessary factor of a cause. According to Mill, cause is the sum total of positive and negative conditions. So condition, it is an indispensable part of a cause. These conditions are of 2 types. One is positive condition and the other is negative condition. So what is positive condition? A positive condition is that condition which must be present if the effect is to be produced. The presence of anything which facilitates the appearance of the effect is a positive condition. What is negative condition? A negative condition is that condition which must be absent if the effect is to be produced. The absence of anything which facilitates the appearance of the effect is a negative condition. For example, a man gets drowned in the river and dies. The positive condition of the man's death are such factors as is falling into the river, depth of the water, the force of the gravity, and so on. On the other hand, what are the negative conditions? The negative conditions are such factors as the capacity to swim, help from other person, supply of life-saving appliances, and so on. So what is condition? Cause is the sum total of conditions and Condition, it is an indispensable part of a cause. Conditions, again, are the parts of cause. So, cause and condition are related like a whole and its parts. A cause consists of conditions. Conditions is not only a part but a necessary part of a cause. Now I shall discuss about moving power and collocation. The cause of any event from the conservation of energy standpoint is divided into two elements. One is moving power and the other is collocation. What is moving power? Moving power is the force which moves or incites to act. What is collocation? Collocation is that kind of arrangement of circumstances which is required in order that the moving power can act or can produce changes. For example, when a glowing matchstick is thrown into a heap of straw, there is fire. Here, glowing matchstick is the moving power and heap of straw is the collocation. The fire is produced by the action of the moving power called glowing matchstick on the collocation, that is the heap of straw. Now I shall discuss about agent and patient. What is agent? Agent is that the thing acting is said to be the agent. On the other hand, the thing acted upon is said to be the patient. In case of the agent and patient, we can also take the example, same example, that is when a glowing matchstick is thrown into a heap of straw, there is fire. Here, glowing matchstick is the agent. On the other hand, the heap of straw is the patient. Next, I shall discuss about the conjunction of causes and the intermixture of effects. What is conjunction of causes? When several causes acting together produce a joint effect, it is called conjunction of causes. On the other hand, what is intermixture of effects? Blending together of separate effects by the joint operation of mere separate causes is called intermixture of effects. For example, if A is carrying 5 kg, B is carrying 4 kg and C is carrying 6 kg of rice, then the total amount of rice carried by A, B and C together 15 kg of rice. Here A, B and C is called the conjunction of causes, while 15 kg of rice is called intermixture of effects. I shall later make a detailed video about these different concepts. Now I shall discuss about the Aristotle's view of causation. According to Aristotle, there are 4 varieties of causes: material cause, formal cause, efficient cause, and the final cause. What is material cause? The material or substance from which a thing is made is called the material cause. For example, the formless clay from which the potter plans to make a pot is the material cause of the pot. Or we can take the example of threads are the material cause of cloth. What is formal cause? The new form or shape which is imposed on the object produced is called the formal cause. For example, the shape or form of particular pot is the formal cause of the pot. Or the weaver takes a bundle of threads and impress on it the form of a particular cloth. That is the formal cause. Next, what is the efficient cause? The efficient cause is the active agent which produces the thing as its effect. That means the labor, skill or energy spent in making a thing is called the efficient cause. For example, the strength and skill of the potter, that is the potter is the efficient cause of the pot. Or in case of the cloth, the strength or skill which the weaver applies to the material in making cloth is the efficient cause of the effect. Now the last one, what is the final cause? The final cause is the end or purpose towards which the process is directed. The purpose for which the processes are directed in making a thing is called the final cause. For example, the purpose for which the pot is made. So, the final cause, it is originally present in the form of an idea in the material cause. For example, the purpose for which a cloth is made. Now, what is plurality of causes? Plurality of causes means that the same effect may be produced by different causes at different times. In other words, belief in an alternative causes for the same effect is called the doctrine of plurality of causes. Those who believe in plurality of causes think that the relation between a cause and effect is a many-one relation. That means one effect may be connected with many causes. For example, death may be the effect of disease, poisoning, drowning, violence, etc. But the doctrine of plurality of causes is not scientifically tenable. According to the scientist, the relation between the cause and the effect cannot be a many-one relation. It is and it must be a one-one relation. Ordinarily, different causes seem to produce the same effect, but scientifically it is not so. So, the plurality of causes, it is inconsistent with the definition of cause as the invariable antecedent. If death is produced by disease in one case and by poisoning in another case, then neither disease nor poisoning can be said to be the invariable antecedent. Again, the effect produced by different causes at different times cannot be same effect. Death caused by drowning is different from death caused by poisoning. If we analyze the different causes under the effect, we find that the effects produced in different cases have only one thing in common. In the above example, death may be caused by disease, poisoning, drowning, violence, etc. But the common factor of death is the failure of one of the vital function called heart failure. Thus, the effect death is found to be related to its one cause, namely heart failure. The doctrine of plurality of causes arises because while taking a partial view of the effect, we take a complete view of the cause. As Curvatridge says, the neglect to take account of the whole effect in any case of causation is perhaps the reason why many philosophers have maintained the doctrine of plurality of causes. So, the doctrine of plurality of causes is not scientifically tenable. The same effect is produced by the same cause and not by the plurality of causes. And the proposition the same effect is always produced by the same cause is as true as the proposition the same cause always produces the same effect. That's all for today, my dear students. Students, if you have any queries about the topic discussed, please leave a comment in the comment section. And please don't forget to subscribe my channel and click the bell icon so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Thank you.